Okay, Matt, we got the memo about the Kindness Rising promo, but what exactly are we promising people?
And is there craft services? Hey, I need snacks too.
Gentlemen, focus. Kindness Rising multiplies kindness and helps people get up on the right side of the bed.
So wait, we're not doing another angry headline show.
Exactly. We rise above the negative, divisive noise.
Translation, less rage bait, more high fives for humanity.
And this is live, like actually live.
Yep. We go live on YouTube and LinkedIn, 7:30 a.m. Eastern every weekday.
Wait, if it's live, what if I forget my lines?
Then you improvise.
Okay, so our tagline is basically wake up, tune in, and start your day with kindness.
Exactly. Kindness Rising. Good vibes, practical tips, and a reason to get up on the right side of the bed.
You heard the boss. Subscribe now before he makes us do a TikTok dance.
Kindness Rising. Wake up, tune in, and let's make some good noise. Who are you when no one is watching? Today on Kindness Rising, we unmask the alter egos that shape our kindness, from Spider-Man's hidden humility to a tuxedo cat's unexpected enlightenment. We'll discover why curiosity about others' hidden sides may be the kindest act of all. Welcome to Kindness Rising. I'm Matthew Rouff, the Uncommon Kindness Guy. I come here every weekday morning, 7:30 a.m. to get you up with a little hope, humanity, and heart. I hope you're having a great Friday. Let's get after
This is Kindness Rising.
Alter egos, they aren't just for superheroes. We all wear masks to protect ourselves, to fit in, to just get through the day sometimes. And in 1962, Stan Lee and Steve Ditko gave us Spider-Man, a shy teenager whose curiosity became his compass. He wasn't born powerfully, he was bitten into it. And then he had to learn how to use that power with kindness and responsibility. Speaking of secret identities, Cal and Stan think they've uncovered one in their own home.
Operation Whisker Watch is live.
Stan, it's a cat, not a crime boss.
That's what they want us to think.
Why is he carrying a robe?
Either he's joining a cult or starting one.
They've got a theory there, Cal and Stan, about what Reggie is up to. Good morning, everyone. Be driven. I see you there every morning. I appreciate that you come out every morning. They love you. Good morning. Yes. Good morning to you too. Good morning, everyone who's out there. Welcome to Kindness Rising. I'm Matthew Rouff, the Uncommon Kindness Guy. I am here to help you get your day started with a little bit of positivity. Join the community, subscribe to the channel, join the Mornings in the Lab network by getting over to Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends too. We will help you not hit the snooze button. Curiosity isn't gossip. It's a bridge. When you ask someone's story with sincerity, you activate the same brain circuits that trigger joy and learning, the striatum and the hippocampus. Psychologist Todd Kashdan calls curiosity social fuel. It powers connection, openness, and kindness. In Spider-Man, Peter Parker's curiosity isn't just about science, it's about people. He studies human behavior to understand why we hurt, why we hide, and why we help. Curiosity turns strangers into stories, and stories are where kindness begins. And that's what we want from you. Tell us your story. Get involved in the comments. Mike Sullivan, I appreciate you. Good morning. We are having a happy Friday here in the Fox Den. This is Kindness Rising, and we welcome everyone here to get up with a little bit of positivity, get up on the right side of the bed, have a little fun, and get your day going. We always talk about a specific fandom on Friday. It's our fandom focus. And here it is today, Spider-Man. We're talking about, I don't know if there's any Spider-Man fans out there. Mike Sullivan, the old Spider-Man and Friends, the cartoon from the 70s is the best. Everyone's seen the meme of the different Spider-Mans pointing around at each other. That is from then. Undertaker, Snapshot Sniper, welcome in. Are you a hockey player, Snapshot Sniper? That sounds like a hockey name for sure. I think you may be referring to me. I kind of do give an Undertaker vibe off, don't I? That's not the intention. I just like to wear a headband once in a while. I wear tie-dye, I wear bandanas. It's just part of my look. Also the glasses. Yeah, from WWE, The Undertaker. I definitely know The Undertaker from WWE. I'm a big fan of that of WWE. I am of the Andre the Giant, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Greg the Hammer Valentine, Ivan Putski the Iron Hammer. That's the Polish Hammer, excuse me. That's my era, but I've watched it all. I've seen it all. Now this started off more of a jam band vibe. I'm a huge Grateful Dead fan. I like that kind of stuff. Captain Lou Albano, absolutely. The rubber bands in the face. Are you kidding me? That's amazing stuff. Core memories unlocked, my friends. We could go on and on. Maybe I'll do a WWE, that era WWE fandom, if you guys are into it, because I could talk about it for days. A little personal insight in that vein is that I may be the only one in this chat who had Salvatore Bellomo. Do you guys remember Sal Bellomo, the Italian stallion? Sal Bellomo fell into our laps. We were in the front row, WWE, back in the day when they only had a little cage and you were right up. I don't know if it's still that way, but yeah. Sal Bellomo got tossed out of out of the ring by Big John Studd, another great name. And I mean, literally rolled through the cage right onto our laps. It was freaking awesome. All right. That's a good one, Dilphil. I appreciate that you came in here to spend your time and tell me that. I actually am not a big drinker, though. It's just not something I get into that much. I used to be a huge partier, big drinker. Not what I do. Yeah. But I've done some crazy stuff, but not as you described, Dilphil. But welcome in. Good morning. I appreciate you. I appreciate that you took the time to jump into our comments, stick around, meet Snapshot Sniper and Be Driven and Mike Sullivan and all the guys who are getting up and getting after it this morning. We're supposed to be talking about Spider-Man, but somehow got talking about WWE. That's okay with me. I enjoy it. I enjoy it all. Okay. You know what? Since I went on that little rant, I'm going to just take a moment with my coffee, which I like to do. Cheers if you're drinking coffee or whatever you're drinking, whatever floats your boat. Snapshot Jerry Garcia, absolutely. Grateful Dead, little Grateful Dead poster behind me. We're taking it easy today. We'll talk a little bit about that. That poster actually is now really fuzzy in the vertical screen. I don't know why. But anyway, that poster back there is representative of their 1972 concert series in Europe, and that particular show that you see there with the German Shepherd took place in Germany on the date of my birth, April. I'm not going to say it out loud, but you could probably figure it out if you wanted to. You know what? There it is. But 1972, so I'm 53 years old. I love the Grateful Dead. I love jam bands. I love WWE. I have all kinds of interests. That's why we do Fandom Friday, because there are so many things that we like to talk about related to that. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Kindness Rising. I'm Matt Rouff, the Uncommon Kindness Guy. Monday through Friday, I am here as part of the Mornings in the Lab network. And right after this, we get on over to Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends so they can help us continue to not hit the snooze button, get up and get after it every day. Spider-Man, we're going to keep talking about Spider-Man. The bite wasn't destiny, it was disruption. Peter's transformation began with curiosity, tinkering, testing, failing. His story reminds us that power without empathy is chaos. People misread each other when they only see the mask. Absolutely. They only see that one top layer. The lesson: lead with curiosity, not with assumptions about people. Peter's gadgets were born from science, but his empathy made them his tools of protection. In neuroscience, curiosity and empathy share overlapping pathways, proof that thinking and caring are allies, not opposites. Behind every alter ego is the same hope to matter. Curiosity helps us find that common thread, even in those who seem alien to us. Let's see what Cal and Stan are doing on their mission to uncover perhaps an alter ego in their house.
Dude, Reggie looks like he's levitating,
He's sitting.
sitting in enlightenment. Balance your 9 lives.
Dude, our cat just went full guru.
Holy moly, I think they are discovering something special about Reggie C. Whiskerton. Okay, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, here it comes. Woo! Woo! All right. You never know what's going to come out here on Kindness Rising. I appreciate those of you that are here, that have come here for today. If you are watching on demand, make sure you subscribe to the channel for a little bit of morning fun and positivity. Thank you. All right. Be driven. Yeah, buddy. I'm glad you're enjoying. Laugh at me if you have to. I like it when people laugh with me, but it's okay to laugh at me too, because it's all right. It just is. Okay. Let's talk about branding. I'm all over the joint today. We are having fun, and why not? Let's just talk about a public face with a private mission. Here's one from one of our stars of Generation X. Not someone that I talk about a lot, but I do enjoy his art, his music. Unfortunately, he passed. We lost him. He was character, definitely a one of a kind. We're talking about the iconic, the legendary David Bowie, aka Ziggy Stardust. Probably the greatest, if not one of the greatest alter egos in music. There's a lot of them out there, but Ziggy was bold, colorful, alien, everything Bowie couldn't be as David Jones. David Jones. That alter ego freed him to explore identity, artistry, and emotion that reshaped culture. And there's lessons for branding in that. You can use creative personas to express deeper truth, not hide from it. That's what we do when we create our little character worlds here on the Mornings in the Lab network. If you look closely, you'll note that they are aligned with who we are. They are developing their own personalities, their own personas. We can help you do that if you want to start your own little vibe here. You never know what'll take hold. Keep an eye out for Cal, Stan, and Reggie all over the place. You never know where they might show up. But Bowie and Ziggy Stardust, he gave us his eat. And that eat we talk about is our 5-ingredient recipe for personal brands. You're talking about experience, expertise, authenticity, trust, and entertainment. Absolutely. Bowie's experience, he lived the transformation. Your brand should live its values, not just advertise them. His expertise, each reinvention taught mastery, never stand still. We talk about action too as one of our 6 strings, mixing the 6 strings and the 5 ingredient recipe of eat because we're just getting a little wild today. But our expertise is shown through our action and our authenticity, even under makeup. Bowie was real when he came out from his makeup. His alter ego revealed more truth than his given name. David Jones. Trust. Audiences trusted his evolution because it came from curiosity, not from performance and entertainment. Of course, Bowie didn't just sell music, he sold wonder and the joy of reinvention. Your brand's alter ego should work the same way. Reveal more of your mission through those alter egos, maybe, not less. Thank you for joining me here on Kindness Rising. I'm Matthew Rouff, the Uncommon Kindness Guy. Every morning, weekday mornings, Monday through Friday, I'm here to help you get up with a little positivity. Today, we are talking about our fandom on a Fandom Friday, and that fandom is Spider-Man. If you're out there in the chat, tell us your Spider-Man stories. I know there are people out there who are into Spider-Man or have a Spider-Man story. Samantha Nicole, welcome into you. I appreciate you for coming to us all the way from Southern Texas. I'm in upstate New York. More clues as to the real persona of the Uncommon Kindness Guy. I guess that's my alter ego, but I am Matthew Rouff, and I come here every weekday morning to help you rise with a little positivity. I appreciate that you've come to spend time with me, Nicole, Samantha Nicole. You're going to find Be Driven out there. He's one of our OGs. He's been here for since the beginning, of course, and Mike Sullivan coming all the way from the West Coast. He gets up bright and early, gets up and gets after it with us pretty much every day. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming out. And the other thing we do here on Kindness Rising is we always try to spotlight some good organizations. These are good people that are doing good work. Our mission at Kindness Rising is to multiply kindness and amplify the voices of good people doing good work. And that is what we're doing today. We are going to talk about the First Robotics Foundation. This is an interesting one. FIRST stands for inspiration and recognition of science and technology. It empowers students to see science as a team sport. High schoolers build robots, but their mission is deeper: teamwork, ethics, and mentorship. They pair curiosity with compassion. When robots fail, team members lift each other up, not tear each other down. And many alumni credit FIRST with inspiring their careers in science, technology, engineering, and math, as well as public service. That's a pretty cool organization. Check them out. They're called FIRST, capital FIRST, Robotics Foundation. We also have the Hero Initiative. Behind every superhero is a human artist. We'll talk about that. Put a pin in that one. Human art, AI art, and where the intersection is. Behind every superhero is a human artist, often overlooked and sometimes struggling. The Hero Initiative provides financial help, healthcare, and recognition to comic book creators who create our superheroes' worlds, supporting those who make the imagination possible. When you help the creator, you sustain the culture of empathy that they build through their storytelling. That's the Hero Initiative. Pretty cool intersection with comic books. I think it's pretty cool. Absolutely. I'm not a comic books guy. I was when I was a kid. Complete vulnerability and honesty with you all. Because since we're all over the place today, why not? Let's just continue the madness. My obsession when I was a kid, and actually still once in a while today, secretly, I buy an Archie comics. I love Archie. I don't know. Silly, but something I grew up with, something I grew up reading were Archie comics, and I still buy it in the grocery store. You get the little compilation. They've tried to keep up with contemporary times. It's actually kind of funny to see it through that lens too. Welcome to Fandom Friday, where anything is possible. We're talking about Spider-Man. We're talking about Bowie. Now we're into Archie comics. What the heck else can we talk? Oh, WWE? Sure, why not? Throw it all in there. We do it all here on Kindness Rising. And I appreciate that you are here with me to do this. All right. Well, we see that Reggie has revealed his alter ego to Cal and Stan, and so we'll have to see what happens next.
I think I figured it out. Reggie has an alter ego. Like a superhero?
I am Sensei Whiskers, name, guide of unseen kindness, destroyer of egos.
Our cat's got a franchise.
Makes sense. He's been in training for 9 lives.
And there it is. Sensei Whiskers is fully revealed to Cal and Stan. They now know of him. He's been interacting with me. I have some recordings of that too, amazingly. I'll be showing some of those later. Stick around if you want to see how Sensei Whiskers has been helping me on my 6-string journey of positivity and kindness. I appreciate that everyone has come out. Here's the thing. Spider-Man isn't just about swinging between skyscrapers. It's about tension, the tension between power and humility, between what we can do and what we should do. Every great Spider-Man story, from the comics to the films, revolves around this. Curiosity without empathy creates chaos. Empathy guided by curiosity, that creates growth. Let's explore a few lessons from Spider-Man real quick. They keep our compass pointed toward kindness. When Peter first puts on his masks, he uses it to escape rejection. He's trying to hide his superpowers, but curiosity changes that. He begins to wonder not just who he is, but who others are. Absolutely. Empathy is the real superpower. Let's take a look at the villains of Spider-Man: the Lizard, Doc Ock, the Sandman. They were all broken some way by grief or desperation. Spider-Man doesn't seek to destroy them. He first seeks to understand them. That's empathy in motion. In Spider-Man 2, the movie with Tobey Maguire, Peter says, sometimes to do what's right, we have to be steady and give up the thing we want most. That's emotional intelligence at work. Reflection, restraint, and self-awareness. It's what makes kindness sustainable. All right. Got a little distracted there for a second. How's everybody doing out there in the community? I appreciate you. Mike Sullivan, you got something to say about Archie comics. You met the widow of the creator of Archie Comics. She looked just the blonde girl with the little button nose. That's Betty. Oh, I see. Inspiration. Yeah. Well, guess what? Reggie, aka Sensei Whiskers, may look like significantly like a special cat in my life too. So definitely art inspires real life, and real life inspires art for sure, as it does here on Kindness Rising. Thanks for joining in on the Archie Comics comments. 25 years ago, you took someone to see the Spider-Man film. How many different remakes have there been? We can get into the discussion about the movies if people want. Anyway, cool. All right, let's see what's cooking here. We got one more little bit. I guess Cal and Stan are thinking about their discovery for today.
Do you think every cat has an alter ego?
Probably. Ours just has better PR.
Stay kind.
All right, there it is, all in a two-word nutshell coming from the sensei himself. Stay kind. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh, we talked about the intersection of AI and human art, right? A little bit. I promised I'd get back to that. That reminded me as I saw Sensei telling us to stay kind. I think that's an interesting subject. I've talked about it before on the show. Keep talking about it here. I definitely use AI tools to help me to bring my world to life for you. When I go live every weekday morning at 7:30, we are the intersection of human and AI worlds at the Mornings in the Lab network. We will continue to lean into using our human creativity to bring that world to life. I understand there's controversy around it. That's okay with me. It's good for us to have the dialogue, but I support both sides of the art equation for sure. I appreciate having the AI tools to create my vision, to communicate, along with weaving it with my live discussions. But I also know and I appreciate the human art that is out there, the hand drawers, the sculptors, the poets. All those people are vital. Our artists are vital in our world. And AI, in this case, in my opinion, is used for aided intelligence. It's aiding me in my intelligence in terms of being able to bring my message to you. I hope it's aiding you too. Thank you for joining me every weekday, 7:30 a.m. I'm Matthew Rouff, the Uncommon Kindness Guy. Guess what, guys? I'll be back on Monday at 7:30 a.m. Not sure what we're going to be talking about next week, but I hope you will join me. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and Friends channel too, because they will help to continue this conversation as they always do, with a little bit of chaos. I wake up with calm. They go to chaos. It's fun. It is a great way to get your day started. Ease into it with Kindness Rising here and get over to Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and Friends. So I did promise a little showing of my interactions with Sensei Whiskers. Be on the lookout for more. Here's a little compilation of a few of our interactions.
Teach me, Sensei. Right. Less scrolling. More purring. Stay uncommon. Stay kind.
Sensei Whiskers, how do I stay kind when people scratch?
Kindness is choosing not to hiss. A true warrior saves his hiss for the vacuum.
Lesson learned. Sensei Whiskers, how do you stay so balanced?
I land where I look. You look where you worry. Stop looking down or grow a tail.
Easier said than grown. Sensei Whiskers, what are you doing in there?
Investigating the unknown.
There's nothing in that box.
Now I know.
That's actually pretty good.
Thank you again for joining me here on Kindness Rising. Remember, alter egos aren't about pretending. They're about potential. And behind every mask, whether it's a superhero or a smile, lives a story waiting to be understood. As we always say here on Kindness Rising, stay uncommon and stay kind. What if your mornings could be inspiring and ridiculously fun?
Kindness Rising isn't just a show, it's a full wake-up vibe.
It's freaking fun, people.
Yeah, man, it's got real get after it energy.
I love it.
Wake up with Kindness Rising.
I help purpose-driven people grow their impact. 5-ingredient recipe to help you build your personal brand. Get out there and take kind action.
If it's live, they'll feel it.
On Kindness Rising, we bring you proven strategies and fresh ideas you can actually use. If you're not failing, you're not trying.
Exactly. Fail fast, rebound faster.
You'll see the bloopers and the genuine connections that make kindness contagious. We sometimes get into a little bit of trouble.
Pretty much my life made the list.
You can trust what you see right here is honest, respectful, and uplifting. Social impact organizations, and we always talk about them. Try kindness. It's way cheaper than therapy. You just made my day.